Alright, so today is the start of the Ranked Cups in Chapter 5, Season 3. So they've been doing these a few seasons now, and don't worry if you can't compete today, it's not the end of the world because there's tons of different dates that you can do this on. But today starts the solos in builds and zero builds. So for me personally, that's where I like to play. There's a few changes this time though, so please take note of everything that I have to say in this video. You don't want to miss out because things have changed a bit. So first of all, the categories are a bit different this time. So last season and the season before and ever since this started, they had them separated by cup ranks. So there was one for bronze, there was one for silver, there was one for gold, etc. But when you got up to the higher ranks, I think they combined like champion and unreal. But now they've combined a bunch of them. So as you can see right here, if you're bronze, silver, and gold, you're all in one cup. And like I said before, it used to be separated. So only the bronze people could be in bronze, only the silver in silver. Now, if you're bronze, you're going to be facing bronze, silver, and gold people. So that kind of stinks, but at the same time, now the queue times shouldn't be as bad because all the people are converged into one. So bronze, silver, and gold. Then there's Elite Plus. Then there's Platinum and Diamond. And then there's Elite Plus. So it looks like Elite, Champion, and Unreal are all in one cup. And then Platinum and Diamond are in their cup. So it's a little different. And then I think it's even more different for duos and squads. This is just for solos. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Now they also appeared to have changed the times. So you can see on the right, the event dates. Today is June 1st, and it's from 2 to 6. Normally these are at night. So I don't know why it's in the middle of the day, but heads up. So if you're NA East, Central, West, this is going to be your time. And I think Europe is just about over. You can change your flag right here to check the times. So let's go to Europe. I think it's going on right now. Yeah, so European has already started. In fact, it is almost over. That started at 7 a.m. in America time till 11. So the times are throwing me off. I would have done this video earlier had I known the times were different. So I apologize. But at least if you're in America, plenty of time. 4 hours as of this video before it even starts. Now they also changed the points. So I think last season and the season before you had to get 75 points. This time, only 50. And everything else remains the same. So listen very carefully. You have 4 hours, and you can play as many matches as you want. So there is no reason that anyone should not be able to get this. Even if you're the worst player of all time, you can't get an elimination at all, you should still be able to get 50 points in 4 hours just by camping. So if you get a victory, 65 points, and I don't know why they always choose this terrible color scheme. I can't even read some of these, but second place is 55, third place is 48, all the way down till 75th, 2 points, and you get 1 point per elim. So if you can manage to get at least top 30, that's 10 points without any eliminations, it would only take you 5 matches. And I promise you, if you find a good hiding spot, you can get way above top 30th. So when I tell you this is easy, it's no exaggeration. Everyone that participates, as long as you got the 4 hours, you should be able to get 50 points easy. If you're pretty decent at the game, you'll probably get 50 points in 1 match, if not 2. That's how simple it's going to be. So what do you get exactly? Well, as you can see right here, it does say 50 points. You get the Ranker's Junker Brella, which obviously is a glider. So this is the victory umbrella for the season itself. It's called the Junker Brella, and I know some of you haven't even got this yet. Hopefully the next update will bring it. We'll see. But this pretty much is what the Ranker version looks like, except obviously you can change colors based on your rank. So I have some still frame images of what they all look like. So let's take a look real quick. So these come from the data miner and leaker Fire Monkey. I will link him in the description. First up, obviously, is bronze. It's a pretty goldish color. I know it's supposed to be copper, but not too bad for bronze. Then we got silver. I'm not really liking the color scheme on this, but it looks like pretty much everything changes on the Brella except for the tire. The tire remains the same color for all of them. Plus the tubes with the nitro remains the same. It's always that orange color. Moving on is gold. So this one is a little more brighter than the bronze version. And it looks like that little flap above the tire does change as well, so that's good. But if you compare these to the original Victory Umbrella, that one's very plain. It's just a cream color plus blue. So I like that everything on the top of the Brella changes for the Ranker one. Then we've got Platinum, which is this nice tealish color. That's not too shabby. One of my personal favorites is Diamond because it's that deep ocean blue. Very, very clean all around. Then we've got Elite. This one actually surprised me a little bit because Elite is usually a chromey holographic, but this looks purple and blue. So that is interesting. I actually really like that one. And look at this one. My absolute favorite. Champion is usually hit or miss with these ranked rewards. Sometimes it looks very, very orange, which is what I love. Sometimes it looks this weird off shade that looks terrible. To me, this looks bright orange. That's my favorite. I'm going to try to grind to at least champion this season. And then the ultimate reward, obviously, is Unreal. You got a little bit of blue mixed in there. Obviously, these are going to look way better when they're actually animated. These are just still frames, obviously. But it looks like some of them have hints of blue. And if we go back to the original one, obviously, there's a lot of blue on it. So I really need to see some of these in-game before I make too much judgment because I feel like these still framed images are a little misleading. So let's take a look at all the dates for solos. You've got today, obviously, June 1st. Then there's another one June 8th. Another June 22nd, one in July 27th, one in August 10th. So plenty of opportunities to get this done if you can't compete today. And again, today is just solos in builds and zero build. And then tomorrow starts the duos cups, which is zero build and builds. So the groupings in duos are a little different. For zero build, bronze, silver, and gold are together. And then platinum on up. So if you're platinum, that's kind of unfortunate because you're going to be combined with all the good players, Unreal, Champion, Elite, all of them. So there's only 2 for zero build duos. That's interesting. Now for builds, it looks like bronze, silver, and gold are together. And then platinum and diamond. And then Elite plus. So that's weird. I wonder why they changed it up for zero build. And then if you want to do squads, the first one is actually in 14 days. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the dates for that. So there's only 3 opportunities for squads. June 15th, June 29th, and August 3rd. So lots of opportunities for solos, though, which arguably is the easiest regardless. So there you go. Starting today, in just a few hours for North America, you can compete to get a free umbrella. But again, if you don't have time today, duos is tomorrow, then we've got squads later, and there's multiple dates for each session. So don't freak out if you can't do it. But if you do have time to play, you should get 50 points quite easily, I promise. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.